Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ify Artistry. If this is your first time seeing my videos, you're highly welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be transforming my gorgeous client. So I did her makeup and it was quite an interesting one, guys, because I had a discussion with this lady while I was doing her makeup, and I felt so blessed to, like, how you meet somebody and you feel so good speaking with this person. Okay guys, so anyway, let's get into the makeup video and let me explain to you guys how I did her makeup. It's very simple. Glam. So first of all, she requested for a very simple and natural, the most natural glam, so she doesn't want any big something, just simple and mild. So first of all, I started with cleaning her face with a micellar water, and after that I dried it up with a fan. So afterwards I moisturized her skin using the bomb moisturizer. The bomb is spelled as BOMB. Is from Cosmetics, a Nigerian brand. So I used the bomb moisturizer all over her face. I moisturized her skin just to keep her face hydrated throughout the whole day, because she was going to be hosting an event, so she needs to have hydration on her face. Like, you wouldn't want her face to be dried and for any reason. Okay guys, so after applying this product on her face, I go ahead and massage it into the skin and blend it into the skin as well. So just to like blend it into the skin, because it needs to go into the skin very well. So afterwards, I think I equally used another moisturizer, so I'm blending the two of them together now. The Zaron moisturizer, this is the Zaron serum, I think so I think that's what I'm using for the second product. So after that, I go ahead and spray the setting spray on her face to lock in my hydration and everything. So afterwards, I mixed my Nars foundation and the L'Oreal True Match foundation. The L'Oreal True Match, I'm using the shade W9. Yes, the W9. And then the Nars foundation is the New Caledona. The New Caledona, if I'm getting the name correct. So I mix the both of them together to get this hair match, and I go ahead and blend it into the skin. Okay guys, so just quietly blending this into the skin. Like I said, my clients requested for a very subtle makeup glam. She doesn't want anything heavy, no nothing, just simple and nice. That's what she wants. So I'm trying my best to equally give her what she wants, considering the fact that she have a very good face structure. So doing her makeup, it should be just like, just a little thing you do should go a long way for her. Guys, so at this point, actually, while doing this makeup, I think I have done 5 people. She's the 6th person that is sitting on this seat on that very day, and it was quite a number, and this was quite a lot for me. So I'm equally being fast because she's going to be hosting an event. Okay guys, so I go ahead and into the concealer. So the concealer I'm using is the Nuban Beauty concealer in the shade 043, and equally my Tarte concealer. I don't know the shade of I can't remember the shade from the Tarte concealer. So the Tarte concealer, the Tarte shape concealer, and equally the Nuban Beauty concealer, those are the two concealers that I use. And one thing guys, if you want to achieve a very soft and natural makeup, you have to make sure that your product, like, you use little or no product. Don't pack product on the face. That way your makeup is going to just be like subtle and nice. Okay guys, so I go ahead and blend this into the skin, massaging it into the skin and blending it into the skin. So after that, I use my what is it called, the blush from Colouredraine. So I added the blush from Colouredraine. So after doing that, I go ahead and set and blend the product that is left under the eyes. So the reason why I am really thinking when I'm doing this voiceover now is because, yeah, I don't know, you guys would have noticed that this makeup, I didn't do any cream contour. It's because, like, there is no much time, and we had So I had to skip some steps in the makeup because um if you are doing a glam where you are limited with time, anything you know that you can still achieve with something else, you might probably skip. So I had to skip the contour because I know I can do a powder contour, and it's going to be nice, right? So I go ahead and set the under eyes. I'm using the Nuban Beauty setting powder in the shade cinnamon. So I'm using that to set the under eyes and equally the highlighted areas, just set them and keep them at place while I go ahead and do the rest of the makeup. Okay, guys, so just quietly set it because it needs actually to be set, and everything needs to come together and be fine actually. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm just setting that, and after setting it I'm going to get my powder and like powder her face, the rest of her face. So when I'm going to be setting the rest of the face with powder, I'm just going to use my powder blush, no, my powder brush. I'm going to use that to, like, I'm going to just apply powders on her face. Then when I get to the contour, I'm going to use the contour shade and set that place. Okay, yeah, because she's of a chocolate skin, I wouldn't set the face with a certain powder, the whole face with a certain powder. Yeah, because if you do that, it might be difficult for you to adjust at the end of the day. Okay guys, so this is me just setting and setting the rest of the face with my powder. I love it when I use a powder palette to do these things. Powder palette always works better for me more than normal powders or compact powders do. I mean, compact powders, they are they're of good use, but powder palette, I find that I find it quite easier to use because of the series of shades in it, so I can easily mix things and get what I want. But anyway, it's fine, everything is okay. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm just going to be setting that, just like, setting the whole thing, the contour on the forehead. You can see, like, as I'm just going into it, it's not as deep as it could have been if I did a cream contour, but hey, everything is all good, everything is all fine. I mean, my client she didn't even want anything shouty. She didn't even want any, she just wants her face to pop out for her to look good. According to her, she wants to look like herself. So I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that's happening. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm just adding blush to her cheeks, her cheekbones, and doing that. Yes, so the way she's looking at me, she's like, just be fast. Okay guys, so after that, I equally baked her face. I just added the setting powder to bake. Honestly, I do feel like adding this setting powder at this point is wrong. Not that it's wrong, I mean, it's possible for you to do that, but considering the fact that I want so much hydration on her face, adding the setting powder at this point is not the best idea. So I think because of equally rushing, I didn't have the time to outline the brow. Sorry, I didn't have the time to, like, tame down the brow hairs the way I would have done when I'm doing like full makeup. But I'm just like, you know what? Let's just outline. I used the Beauty Line by Didi. Yeah, Beauty Line by Didi pencil, eyebrow pencil. So I use that to just, fill it in. I'm just filling out or filling in the brow hairs. I'm not doing any extra, no too much, no nothing. Just filling it out the way I do fill out brows. That is it. So I do it for the first side, and I'm equally doing it for the second side now. Just filling out the hairs. I'm following her natural brow hairline. So at the end of, to some extent, I do feel like that's not the best, like this is not the best, my best ever brows and all that. But as you can equally see, like, I looked at it so many times and I'm like, no, I think this is not it. I have to really, like, try to do some corrections. I used David's pencil in the shade 003 to make some amendments. Okay guys, so after that, I'm using the Nuban Beauty Concealer in the shade 043. I'm using that to conceal the under part of the brows, to just correct so that everything will be cool. Yeah, because you know you can make mistakes when you are doing your brows, but if you know what is brows and eyebrows, if you know how to go about it, you will always correct whatsoever mistake you make along the way, and it will be so easy for you to correct. That is even one thing and one good thing about it. Okay guys, so after that I just go ahead and blend out the concealers under the eyes, because I don't want concealers to be left there. I don't want any concealer, any product to be left under the eyes. So I just go ahead and blend it out. After blending it out, I actually use my powder and set the under eyes, and you know, like just keep everything at a bay or at a minimum or anything. So after that, I equally dust out the powders under her eyes. So yeah, you see, I'm supposed to do eyeshadow before I dust out this powder, but because I'm feeling like it's already becoming too cakey and all that, so I just have to go ahead and dust it out immediately before I even begin to do eyeshadow, which is not ideal. I mean, it's not ideal. I'm supposed to do eyeshadow before I dust it out. Okay guys, so moving on, I just go ahead and added my eyeshadow primer, and then I'm placing my eyeshadow. So at this point, I don't know, no, she didn't show me any eyeshadow to do, so I'm just, you know, being fast basically. So I'm just creating something that came to my mind. Sometimes I just create eyeshadow, I don't even have anything in mind. I'm just like swiping products and colors and upon colors and upon colors. Before you know it, it's going to become something beautiful. So I don't even like, sometimes I don't think about what I want to apply. I'm not thinking about it, I just do as it pleases me. And sometimes along the line or towards the end, okay, I will now see where it's heading to. I will now say, okay, this is what it's about to become. So I don't picture. Sometimes I do picture what I want to create, but sometimes I don't. I just, you know, go with the flow. And sometimes I do understand, I do feel like the looks that I don't picture before creating comes out way better than the ones I have something in mind to create. And anytime I have, okay, yeah, let me create this particular look, it's nice, it do come out nice, but I mean the ones I don't have anything in mind to create comes out better. So I just keep swiping products. Like I said, I don't have anything in mind. I just keep swiping products and just keep swiping products, and at the end of the day, this is it. So you see, because I don't have things in mind, anything in mind, that's why I'm adding this particular shade, because I don't understand what this shade is doing there. Like, why am I adding this bright shade on these particular colors? Like, it doesn't make sense. So after that, I just blended it out, and it kind of looked nice anyway, I won't lie. It kind of looked as if it's nice. So after doing that, I just go ahead and line the eyes with my gel liner. So I'm already a very big fan of using gel liner to line the eyes. So I just go ahead and do that, line the eyes, and so I ask my client to equally look up so that I will get the perfect line. You see, so after everything, I think I added the pigments. So I'm trying to just, you know, like make it look amazing, I guess. I'm trying to make it look unique. I don't know, you know, I don't know. So I'm just, sometimes I just look at it, I'm like, okay, no, let me just do something else. Oh, let me do something else. So that is it basically. It's not just as if, oh, I'm not, I don't know, but it's fine. Okay guys, so at the end of the day, I went ahead and lined the under eyes as well, and now I'm just, you know, setting the rest of the face. Like, I'm just emphasizing the highlight on the face. The reason why I'm adding too much powders on that face right now at this point is what I cannot comprehend. I don't even know, honestly, I don't know, but I can see myself adding powders, more powders than I already had before. You know, something at this point, adding powders on the face will not make any difference. It will not, mostly it will not make any difference. So just don't do that to yourself. So after everything, when I was done setting the whole thing, I go ahead and set the face with a setting spray. So I use the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray to set everything I've done. And after that, I just outlined the lips with my light brown shade. I guess it's mixed up. I mixed different shades, maybe brown and orange together to achieve this particular look shade. So I use it to outline the lips, and after that I use the Merak Cosmetics lip stain in the shade Nude. So I added that in the inner corners of her lips to just added it there. So yeah, she just liked this particular lips the way it is. Like, I was even like, okay, let me add gloss, but she's like, you know what, no, this is fine. So but I love how she looks in this makeup. She looks so nice, and the makeup looks so good on her, and she looks beautiful. Yes guys, this is good, this is beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye.